Hi, Randy here from genConnect, here with the stars of Cold and July, Vinessa Shaw, welcome, and Michael C. Hall. It's a pleasure to be seated between these two amazing stars and people. So, Cold and July, you were actually, I was reported that you were approached the script last year at Sundance.
Yeah. I actually read it a couple years ago and had been sort of badgering my agent periodically, like, what's going on with that movie? I heard that Jim was doing another movie, financing it fell through, et cetera, et cetera. But I went to a party at Sundance last year. I was here with Kill Your Darlings, and Nick D'Amici approached me and introduced himself and then brought me over, and I met Jim, and we struck up a conversation about the movie, and I was just trying to, in person, let them know how enthusiastic I was about the script and how I was at their disposal whenever, if and when they were able to make it, and I think it sort of got the ball rolling again. So go to the parties.
What? Go to the parties, definitely. What was it about the script that drew you in?
The vividness of the characters, the surprising twists and turns the story took, defied whatever expectation you might have. The simultaneous sort of thriller, horror, family drama genres that were all in play, the humor in the script. And that, combined with watching Jim's previous work, made me just so excited about the possibility of doing it.
Vinessa, you play Anne Dan, and the film is a very masculine feel to it. How did it feel being on such a masculine set?
I felt very feminine. I brought my girliness out. No, I mean, I just embraced the fact that, that we're a talented set with talented crew. It's not, I have this, tendency to be with the only girl in a crew of all men. So I'm fine. I can be one of the guys. Rates?
Oh, yeah, totally.
So anyway, no, I mean, Anne is very much a feminine woman, so, her dress is very interesting. And she's not very fashion forward, but she definitely really was the feminine. It was the peak of the mom jeans, so she really embraced those jeans very well. So I hope you enjoy her in the jeans as well. She's like real Southern, gentle woman. So that was what I played, was Anne.
So speaking of gentle women, gentlemen, Dexter was your former role, and I guess you could describe him as a conflicted serial killer / gentleman. But from Facebook, we had a live Facebook feed going on, and they just wanted to know if there's any similarities with your Dexter character to Richard Dane.
No. Richard Dane is not convinced that he's without the capacity for authentic human emotion or anything like that. He's a regular guy. He's not uniquely afflicted, uniquely capable. He's not remarkable in that way. He's a person to whom and around whom remarkable things are happening. And as far as the fact that he kills somebody in the opening scenes, he doesn't do it because he wants, needs, or even means to do it. He actually accidentally pulls the trigger. So it was a way, when Dexter ended, to go shoot this movie and play a normal person dealing with the notion of having killed someone, as opposed to someone who's able to let it wash right off his back like Dexter. So I would say no. There's not a lot of similarity, though they do kind of look alike.
Well, you have a mullet in this film,
Right.
And the mullet is like its own character in the movie. First off, I just want your thoughts on the mullet.
I thought it was an excellent addition to the hairline.
Yeah.
It really made sense. And that era, and especially in East Texas, that was the hairstyle. And we quickly forget. If you watch any of those television shows that were during that time, they all had the mullets going, especially MTV.
Was it your idea to sport the mullet?
Yeah. I knew a guy who had made some pieces for the Dexter show, and he was great. And I just asked him, could you make me like that much longer hair? Because we were finishing the show, and I wasn't gonna have time to grow it out. I grew the mustache, but I mean, I don't know what I would have done without it. It was like I would come to work and, you know, have anxiety about the day's work and everything, and put the mullet on, and I just sort of relaxed, like everything was fine. I knew exactly how to be.
Oh, it was a wig.
Well, it wasn't a wig. It was a.
Oh, okay, like a hairpiece. A hairpiece. Oh, okay. So you didn't want to go out in public with it afterwards. I don't blame you.
By the end, my hair had almost grown out as long as the mullet, and I don't know. I kind of liked it. I was sad to see it go.
I'm sad. I tried it on at one point.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I put it. Maybe it's a bangs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It's called
Richard Dane. It was called Richard Dane. It was a friend of ours.
Yeah, we actually named him Richard Dane. I was just me. The character was the mullet.
Where is Richard Dane now?
He's in a Ziploc bag in my desk. I should have brought him.
That sounds very morbid, actually.
I know.
That sounds very Dexter of you.
Well.
Thank you. That's a wrap. Thank you, Vinessa. Thank you, Michael. And it's Cold in July. You should definitely check it out. And for more interviews from the cast and from the crew, you can visit genConnect.com.